Here at 6, an apparent terror plot, this one in South Florida, foiled over Christmas by the FBI. The agency says they arrested a Gainesville man who planned to ambush a Jewish organization's office in Plantation on the first night of Hanukkah. Our investigative reporter Terri Parker joins us with details on the suspect and reaction from the local anti-defamation expert. Terri.
Todd, the FBI arrested Forrest Pemberton Christmas Day after they say he drove to Plantation scouting out locations, including the former office of the American Israel Public Affairs Committee. They say Pemberton came back to Gainesville with an AR-15 and left his family a disturbing note saying goodbye. Experts say this type of behavior is becoming more and more common.
This is a worldwide thing, and we're seeing a rise in extremism. ISIS flags and Hezbollah flags and Hamas flags being waved in protests, so-called peaceful protests. It's an indication of what's going on.
Josephine Gahn is the executive director of the Palm Beach Center to Combat Anti-Semitism and Hatred. She says law enforcement is doing an excellent job of tracking alleged dangerous ideologues like Forrest Pemberton and taking their threats seriously.
So these people are not going to succeed, but too many innocents, too many people can get caught up in hateful ideologies. And unfortunately, we've seen this most recently in New Orleans.
Officials say Shamsuddin Jabbar served in the U.S. Army but became radicalized at some point, carrying an ISIS flag in his truck as he mowed down dozens of people on Bourbon Street. Police here have had to deal with the possibility of these kind of violent events. Former West Palm Beach Deputy Chief Rick Morris says it happened during the Black Lives Matter protest in 2021.
Or during the protests. We identified threats with the neo-Nazi groups that were down here. They're here. There's no doubt about it. South Florida is a draw for that type of a personality. And you know, the key here is sharing intelligence, identifying them, and addressing the problem.
And Morris says if you have a gut feeling that something is wrong, alert police. And he says if you get brushed off, ask to speak to a supervisor. Don't be shy, and make sure your tip gets taken seriously. Terri Parker, WPBF 25 News.